Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
And we are underway here in Los Angeles.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Herbert off of play action. He's airing it out for Williams. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Touchdown, Chargers.
Darius Davis
from 13 yards out.
And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
Flush to his, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
2nd and 9. Powell slings this deep from McLaurin.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
52 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here.
That's caught. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Buying time to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams.
66 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now they go play action with Howell.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
From down near his goal line here, Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action. It's Herbert. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Darius Davis.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think...
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline. Curtis Samuel.
You gotta love it,
touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Herbert throwing again. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
They'll go play action. Howell.
And he will find his man, Samuel. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Going up top.
That is incomplete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. From the end zone, here's Pringle.
Sheds off the tackle.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Powell and the Commanders come up now, 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
First by him near the 35. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run again here with Robinson.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
And that one complete downfield to Allen.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert.
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
That one goes for 24 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, skin.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Eckler. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Will be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. Down to the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From the end zone, here's Pringle. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick 6, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Throwing here, Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Herbert.
And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Herbert to throw.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Well, a couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.